Yeah, most definitely. I know the game plan was to just go out there and execute and do what we do. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. Just going out there, putting good stuff on tape, and getting that chemistry as a team and see where we at this first game.
The first touchdown, how'd it feel?
It felt great. Get back out there with the team and, catching that ball from the quarterback is like, it's an amazing feeling to go cheer with your guys and celebrate.
You mentioned earlier in camp just how good of a ball kind of both throws. Now that you're in game action, how did that kind of stand out to you?
I mean, it stood out since fall camp, as I said. But I mean, in the game, it makes it easier for the receivers when you can go over there and run a great route, and then the ball's right there on your chin, and you get upfield. So I think it's just building that chemistry. Just keep building it over and over and over again. It's obviously week one, but it's going to be an exciting season.
Speaking of that chemistry, do you leave this game today feeling like that was accomplished, the chemistry was built, that you felt good out there?
I mean, obviously, it's an everyday grind, everyday battle. Obviously, you can go out there the next day and it can stink it up. So it's an everyday battle. But I think we did a great job today of just going out there executing the game plan. That was the main focus, not playing against any certain team, but just playing against us. Knowing we got to get to certain depths and do certain things within the offense in order for us to look good.
And when you've been away from the field for a minute, it's been a while for a 100-yard game. Regardless of opponent, just how does this feel personally to be back producing at a high level?
Yeah, it feels great. It feels great to go out there and just compete with this team and see where we're at as a team. It's obviously week one and it's going to be an uphill battle from here on out. But I mean, it feels great to go out there and get back on the field.
Did you ever doubt over the last year about your own ability to return to the level that you were? Did you ever have questions?
No, I never had any doubt. I just been excited, just hungry to get out there back on the field, and it felt good being out there with these guys. They welcomed me in like a brother, so it just felt good to go out there and compete with them and see how they play against an opponent. And it's just been an amazing experience for me.
You talked about Bo and your connection there, but you got to know with Ty, and obviously found the end zone there. What would you see from Ty and how he handled himself?
You can see he's waiting for his opportunity, and whenever he gets his opportunity, he's going to go out there and make the best of it. I think that's what I seen from Ty today, putting great balls. He threw me a great slant today, and even when the other guys, he was pretty much, getting in there, making the offense move, and I think that was the biggest thing, just executing the game plan, and he was ready for his moment.
Did you see many instances during practice of him kind of lowering his shoulder like that, or was that unique today?
For Ty?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously in practice, quarterbacks tonight, they're not getting any contact, but, he's a physical, bigger quarterback. He's not afraid of contact. He's not going to shy away, but, we're probably going to tell him, hey, man, slide, we need you, slide down.
At Media Day, you said how much you were learning from these receivers and vice versa. Now that you have a game under your belt, where do you think you've changed the receiver from a year ago, 2 years ago even?
Just being dynamic. I think that's the biggest thing, trying to make these 5-yard catches into home run plays. And then, just taking game from everybody else and then telling them, okay, let's go out there and execute. Let's be on top of our game. Let's be mentally sharp instead of just going out there, just going through the motion. Let's be present here and go make a good run down the field. I think we did a good job of that, just being every drive, being aware of what we had to do and executing the game plan.
81 points is a program record. Is that something that matters at all to you, or do you take pride in that at all?
No, it kind of does because we want to execute the game plan. I think that was our biggest thing. Every down, every drive, let's just do what we got to do. Get to our depth, make the play, make the catch, make the right block, get to the right depth. So I think that's what it's just the outcome of us doing what we were supposed to do and obviously putting up them high numbers and scoring.
Does a game like this sort of illustrate how dynamic you can be and probably haven't thought about it too much, but just the ceiling of what this group can be?
Yeah, most definitely. Just going out there being electric. I think it kind of shows okay, we do have something, and we just got to keep building upon it every day. But it shows okay, we're working with something. We could be great.
What are your thoughts on those running backs?
Great running backs. All three of them, all four of them, even the scout guys. In practice, the scout team is going out there full speed. But Bucky Irvin and Noah, them two guys are incredible. Going out there blocking and making explosive runs, so they make my job easier and make the quarterback job easier. So it's exciting to see them run that ball.
You talked a lot about yards after catch. You guys had a lot of them today. Is there one thing that goes into that specifically that you think is the most important? Because part of it's athleticism, but part of it, I'm guessing, is working on certain skills. What did you guys focus on the most?
Yeah, it's a mindset. Getting the ball, getting upfield. Certain guys, they want to get the ball and dance around, but our mindset is get the ball, get upfield, and get what we can. And after that, you make a play about making this guy miss and doing that. But we've been preaching that take a 5-yard catch and make it 90 yards, make it 80 yards, whatever you can do. But it's a mindset for us.
Coaches always say that they want practices to be harder than the games. No disrespect to Portland State at all, but how much fun was today not going up against your guys' defense as you have for the past month?
Yeah, it's been very fun. Practice is very competitive, so anytime we get to go see somebody else, it's kind of okay, we're not going against our guys, but we're going to take it to whoever the opponent is. But it's been very fun going out there competing with the guys. Like, this is my first time being, with Oregon and competing with them as a team. So it's just been exciting to go out there and like, okay, we know that we're building upon something. We know we got something special going on here.
Just what did you make of the younger guys? Whether it was a receiver, whether it was a defender, just what, like the true freshmen, I think 21 or 22 played. Just what did you think of them?
I think the camaraderie. I think they've been doing a good job staying focused, staying locked in. When their chance comes, they're going to take advantage of it. And we've been, the older guys have been trying to preach that to them, like, your chance is going to come. We're going to win some games, so be ready for that. And you never know. Some guys might go down, and your time might come. So just being aware, and knowing the game plan, and I think that they did a pretty good job of that, like on defense and offensive wise, knowing what to do when you got in there, and then playing at a high level, playing, execute, not seeing no drop off from the first group and the second group and the third group. So I think they did a good job of knowing in there, going in there, executing the plays.
Next week's going to be a lot different for you guys. Obviously, going on the road, Lubbock, they pass the ball, all that. What are your early thoughts, I guess, about next week, Texas Tech?
I think we just got to just do us. I mean, every week it's a nameless, faceless opponent. I think if we go in there, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, and do what we do, it's going to be a hard, dog-fought game. But I think if we do what we do, we'll be good.
Were there any defensive scout team guys that gave you guys just a really good look this week to kind of get your game ready?
Yeah, I mean, the younger guys, it's like the scout team is really not a scout team. It's a competitive period. It's like, man, going out there, they're trying to prove what they got to the coaches because obviously they want to be on the field too. So, like I said, they get the best of their opportunities today, and it shows in practice. Like the scout team going against us, all those guys going out there competing from the D line to the linebackers to the corners. Like they're trying to showcase what they got.
One turnover today. How big was that fumble recovered by Bryce?
I mean, it's very big. I mean, we try to preach, get a turnover, get stops, and taking advantage of that on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, it's important to us.
What have you seen from him from the fall until now? Obviously, it's showing up on game day is obviously different.
Yeah, I mean, just going out there competing. That's the biggest thing I've seen from practice, and it translates over to the field. I get a chance to see all the guys compete at practice and see what they can do. So when like today on Saturday, it's supposed to be easy for us, and just go out there and execute, play fast, and know the game plan. I think that we did a pretty good job of that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it,
Thank you.